Welcome back to Old Man Gaming. Hey, we're back here in, I want to say Gold Rush, but it's now Gold Mining Simulator. I'll have to get used to that, but actually we don't need the truck. We needed this. All right, so let's see what we can get done today. I didn't mark the map, but we know we're in the gold. That's a good thing. Wonder, maybe I should dig that section right there. Let's check the map. It'll be good. So we're over here. I actually have most of this front row already done. I think this is the stuff on the ground, except that square anyway. What else we got here? That's stuff on the ground as well. I think we're digging somewhere here at around 279. So it's like the dirt right along the side of the wall isn't really even counting. Okay, do not have it like, is it? I mean, I guess we could have drilled it and then maybe it would show, but be nice, right? I mean, I own the drill. I could bring it over. It just costs. All right, sorry. One more time at the map then, because we're gonna dig down the second one. So that's pretty good money right there. Jamming music, I like it. Actually kind of reminds me a little bit of the music from like Euro Truck Simulator. Like if you're just jamming, some of the tracks there sound similar to this. Oh, try to dig from the top down a little bit, somewhat. All right, I was on the right. All right, well, I don't have any new news from the devs at this moment. I'm kind of quiet. That's okay. Probably working hard. That's a good thing. Want to see some good updates to the game. I have heard that there's some pretty major issues with the PlayStation 1. So, if they did the update in the PlayStation, it's kind of unplayable. I have a PlayStation, but I don't actually have the game for the PlayStation, so I can't actually test to see. I mean, if they want to give me a key, I'll be happy to test on the PlayStation. But, as for right now, I've only got it on PC. But what I've heard from a lot of users is that basically you can't hook anything up, which kind of makes the game, for the most part, very unplayable. That would kind of suck, actually, not being able to hook up anything. But basically, you could still do mining in the hog pan area. That's about it. You'd have to do it with the bucket, so you could like pour buckets of water in. And it's like starting the game all over, but being stuck in that mode. So, and I think the Xbox update is, my heard it had just gotten approved. Oh, approved or something, and so it should be. If it's not out already, it should be out in the next day or two. That's what I've heard. Maybe it was 2 or 3 days. I don't remember. But I also understand for the console players, this actually will bring them like the leaderboard and different things. Hopefully, maybe the drill and or the drill for nuggets and things like that, so that we're all on the same playing field. Which I think that's their goal, is to get us all on the same kind of playing field. So that perhaps they can do like, I'll have to ask them, but like if they want, if they're planning to get it so. If you're, regardless if you're on console or PC, when the leaderboard starts, we all start the same. We all, I mean, that'll add a bigger pool of people into the mix. So I don't know. I guess that was actually really, like, when we first jumped into this thing, I was feeling like, no, that. Not a really great camera angle, but then I didn't look to see if that went through. I just like I'll grab this so I can stay as low to the ground as possible. If not, just completely scraping it up off the ground. I feel like I parked that far away now, but not much I can do about it. I mean, there is. I can move it forward. Let's see. Let's see how well that works. I turn the lights off. Invisible wall's already back. Sweet. 5 minutes into our gameplay. Boom! Invisible wall. Welcome to the world of Invisible. Well, he's up pretty fast. I like it. I gotta start practicing for leaderboard. Coming out in 3 days. 3 days and 8 hours. I think that's a total of 80 hours altogether. So I guess that's gonna be on Friday. I think, if I count right, but don't quote me on that. Just watch the timer. The timer might be a little different for each person depending on your time zone, so. Mine says well, when I started this, 3 days and 8 hours. So I'm going off of that. Better it starts at like very late on Thursday. Either way, both of them are my days off, so I will be able to put full effort into the start of the game. And then hopefully get things set up and rolling really quick. And then once that's, once the leaderboard's done, we'll come back to this series. This has always been a great series. And again, thank you for everyone that watches. I really appreciate it. If you're liking this one, you should also check out Hydroneer with their new update, as well as the new series that I've been doing with Out of Ore. Oh, come on, really? Just broke. Stop, I don't want to lose any gold. That's like a new one that's broken, then we don't have any more. I don't think. Let me get over here and take a look. Really? We're going back through another cycle of those already? I feel like we just barely upgraded everything, so. Of course, if they do bring out the DLC, I'll have to go over that as well. So we'll get it all figured out. Like I said, from what I have heard, they might bring it out this at leaderboard, and but if they do, it may not be available in the leaderboard. It's only for like single player games. But it's been a while since I last heard that, so I don't know if that's completely accurate, but we'll find out. We got 3 days. What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. You know, I'm just gonna buy 2. I just feel like I'm always getting robbed by these upgrades. Like, I know, not upgrades, but repairs. Like, if it was an upgrade, I wouldn't feel robbed, but this is just simply maintenance to keep these buggers alive here. It's gonna be crazy. Well, oh no, they are. I was gonna say these will. Okay. I was thinking like it's colored now, but when I go to put it on, it'll flip back to. No, those aren't part of the actual coloring scheme. Like if you put a skin on there, it doesn't get it. Next time we're in town, we'll change the skin back so it's not this ugly white. Alright, we should be fine there. It's not ugly, but it just sticks out like a very sore thumb. And hit the top button, yo. Everything going smoothly now. Okay. Looks good. Let's get cracking on. I want to just do a single clean out mostly so I can see now that we're really back into the gold dirt how much it's coming up, you know. Well, I can do it where it's just an average, but yeah, I have 1 or 2 videos out already on it. I can't remember on Hydroneer, but it's a really fun upgrade for like DLC. They put a lot of work into it. It's really good looking. And out of ores going well. And if you're into things like raft, we've got both raft and what's the other one? Just like raft, but you're in the air. Forever Skies. That one is a ton of fun. I wish really want to I'm hoping that a lot more people will find it and will enjoy it as well. Lots of fun little aspects in the game that really make it a fun game to play. Like since they brought out the gardening expansion, and with that, like I started on hard mode in the last, in a new game, and the diseases are just like, they kick your butt a lot worse. But the gardening allows you to like make all the medicine and feed you while you're on your ship. So like once you've got a couple gardens going or pots, you know, you are way more sustainable, and then it's just a matter of finding all the right plants to keep you alive if you get any sort of diseases. I like that aspect. It's kind of cool. You know, you're on this, well, you're on ruined Earth basically, and you're looking for a cure for the virus. They didn't really explain where the virus came from, but yeah, you make a sail ship, or not sail, but a blimp, an airship. There we go, and you float around in this toxic world that is Earth, but we've destroyed it. No one lives there anymore. But you can get all sorts of terrible diseases. I think the worst one is like this gastrointestinal disease that they have, the virus. It's like, well, at least in hard mode, because already your like food and drink are like the big thing that make hard mode, and then if you get that virus, it's like makes it go probably like 5 times faster. So like you can't hardly move around. You're just like not fishing, but you're like getting food as fast as you can to keep up with the like consumption rate that this disease gives you. It's not a disease, a virus, but it's a lot of fun. Those are also some other series to take a poke around and look at. They're a lot of fun to play as well. And even look to see where we're at with the wash plant. How close are we to a cleanup here? Feels like, I don't know, not use, like in the leaderboard, this excavator was hopping around a lot more. At least it seemed like it was. Now it seems like it's pretty solid up here. I don't know if they did any changes to that, but it's always been pretty solid. But I think during the leaderboard, I found it like seemed to jump around a bit more than I'm used to it being. Maybe, I don't know. What I remember anyway. Could be wrong, but it's how it felt. We'll just back up and so the when they designed the controller for this, the vehicle controllers, what you'd probably call it if you're building a game. It's really solid, actually. Very good, very well done. I think what it is, there's quite a few games. Like, let's take a look real quick. I'll show you what I think is really good about this one. That's different than most games. All right, so when you turn like this, if you notice, it turns from the center of the machine. Like even in like, what is it? Hydroneer. Like if you drive the truck in there, it actually steers. Basically, if you look at the tracks, it'll steer from one corner. It's generally the back left, I think. So instead of picking the center of the vehicle and making changing the vehicle's direction from there, it changes it from right or left corner, which makes driving seem a bit clunky, I guess. I mean, it's definitely different. You have to get used to it. But like on a tracked vehicle, it shouldn't be that. Like you should not be steering from one corner. It should be from the middle. Because if you like, if they have separate track driving, which I can't say they do here or not, I've not really paid attention to figure it out. But if they did, then you'd want it from the center, because then, if you give power to one track, it should spin, and then you give power to the other track, it'll spin the opposite direction. But as far as tracked vehicles goes, this is one of the best ones I've seen in games. I mean, there's maybe a couple other games that have some decent ones. believe we're pretty close, but let me go look over here. If we're not too close, then one of our dump trucks didn't go in. Close? No, missed it by that much. Pretty close. It won't be enough. We have to get some more. It's like this song kind of reminds me of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, I am actually going where I don't want to go. Maybe I should back it like that so I can actually kind of get that corner that I've been trying to get. And the truck is just in the way. And now the invisible wall is in the way. We like, let's see if that helps us. Not really. That's a shame. I don't think there'll be any real changes with the leaderboard as of yet, but I've heard from the grapevine there could be some changes coming. Don't know what yet. I mean, my opinion's out there. In fact, a few people commented on it and said that they agreed we should have gotten the Nuggets. They should have been bumped up and not down. It helps if I get that. We need about, oh, we need like 2 more. One more now. We'll go with just 1 more. We're already full, basically. We just needed a little bit more. Technically don't need the light right now, it's daytime. I just got in a habit. Turn it on when you leave, or when you leave, and turn them off once you arrive. As you can see, keep turning them on and off. Let's get out of here. Only 2 in up here. How did I get extras? Maybe I got extras. Okay, I was like, what? We only got... Okay, so it is... Why aren't you switching? There we go. Why would they switch it like that? I mean, I don't understand. Kind of silly that the 2 middle ones get switched. I mean, it also looks like you guys are liking the coverage I'm doing with Gold Hunter, which is nice. It's still a very much big work in progress. I'm not at all impressed with what's going on yet. I'm sure in the near future. I think there was a patch out today that actually fixed at least your character's clothes. So that's a good thing. Tired of running around in my underwear. I don't know, some gamers do that, I don't. Alright, we're ready to go. We're gonna do this and we'll maybe drive to town. Come on, big money, big money. $21. I was kind of hoping for more of you, on my honest opinion, but we'll go with that. That means we may end up with about 22, so I think we were at 24 when we started, so I didn't pay attention. My bad. I'm sorry. Ooh, almost put it in the wrong spot. I want to do that. I need this. Yeah, we'll take in the magnetite today. See if we can get an upgrade. I don't think so. Well, we got 3K, so who knows? Maybe. Like, if there's any upgrades, there might be. I think there's one that's 8K and there's no one that's 13K, so I don't think we'll even have enough. But won't hurt to take it over there and find out. Okay, so that's cracking on. Some point, maybe I'll try to get one more video out before the actual leaderboard comes out. Maybe we'll just get it done in the morning on Friday, and then depending, you know, if my calculations are incorrect, maybe it starts Thursday night. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're already done here. We're done here. Well, you can do that. I don't think it's going to help any. Don't need that one. That one ever stop? Maybe it did. I missed it. I don't know. Oh yeah, it stopped. I'm just totally missing it. Where are we at? 58. We haven't got much out of these, which is kind of unfortunate. Or at least they. I just want to see. Yeah, see, that's really nice. I'm looking at the alert message, right? Because in Gold Hunter, The alert messages are super tiny. I was wondering, is it the same in Gold Rush or Gold Mining Simulator now? And the answer is no. They have it at like a much bigger font and it's easy to read. Like, and then I think also where they have it placed is kind of could be better actually. Could be like just put it up higher, like it's right in the middle of the screen. It's not bad, but like I don't know. I think up higher would be better. My own opinion. Oh yeah, we're not taking this down there. Besides, it's empty. It's not going to do anything for us. I forgot we had like picked up the worker for this last time. Isn't a bad thing. It helps out a little bit with that. That one looks empty too. I can see the line there. I do wish they would fix this so you can see the water a little better. Maybe I'm just blind, I don't know, but it looks like it's hard to tell. Getting tired. This is lame. It's not late enough at night for me to be tired. Let's drop this guy in there first. $24 would be 48, so we're pretty close to having another 24 ounces, which isn't bad. Again, I was hoping for a bit more, so I'm just a little bit disappointed that we didn't quite make it as far as I wanted to. Or we didn't get as high as I wanted to in the other thing. So this leaderboard, I am going to change a few things around with the way I do things. I've been watching some good videos and taking some notes. I turn my setup around a little bit. Or I'll change it up. And gonna probably end up doing cleanups as we're going. I mean, that's the only way you can reach up to like the high numbers, is making sure your setup is like everything's as close as possible, as well as not stopping to do like a bunch of cleanups, but instead just like throwing mats in when you've got them. I mean, that's what I did last season. I started kind of doing the switches as we're going along, and it took me from, I was doing about, I'd say 2.8 to maybe 3K a day, and then it got up to 4K no sweat. There was a few days I was at 4.3K, so, you know, I never thought about it, but the small changes make the big difference actually, because you don't think about it, you're like, oh, I'll do this, it doesn't take long. But if it's something you do every time, this is, I forgot we changed this one too. It doesn't look too bad. Kind of better than the other one. Yeah, if you got a bunch of those little things that you're doing every 5 minutes or every like 10 minutes or something, it will add up. So we're at 47.62. We almost kind of made it. I said we were going to drive into town, so let's do that. Well, that's the wrong bucket. Make sure we take the right one. I guess we've got fast travel. I'm thinking I've started a couple of new games, hard mode and stuff, doing some other testing. And I'm like, oh goodness, I forgot how nice it is to have the fast travel. So I'm just like thinking in this game, like, oh, I don't have fast travel. We're gonna have to drive, but no, we've got fast travel. So that is nice. So I've been looking at like how the distribution works, differently now, because they've changed that in the last 2 months or so, 3 months. But I haven't really looked into any of it besides what I see in the leaderboard. And so I thought, well, let's start up a new game and see how it goes, and see how much of a difference it's made. But I haven't pursued it enough to 6.2. I was kind of thinking we may not have enough there. You know, I have barely gotten, although, okay, I'm not following the same rules. I am able to rent and stuff. So, it's, oh yeah, I wanted to check here. How much I gotta, actually, we want to see this magnetite. That's really what we're after. Not sell, we want to upgrade. Upgrades. Hey, look at that. We either got that upgrade. That's the one that's, oh, it's 8K, not 13. Okay. Was there one? Maybe this one was 13. I know there's one that's above 10K. Okay, we got 8K or 6K. Time isn't so big. This one will be the better upgrade. Or 2K away. We had like, we got about 4K out of, what was it, nearly 60%, so. Okay. Let me just check my calculator now, real quick. So 45, oh, 47, let's do it right. 0.6 times by 0.35, so 16 ounces is what his cut is. So we're looking at about 30 ounces. I'm gonna melt it down. We're here, why not? 30 ounces. Well, that's too much. That's close enough. The last time I did this, it was really close. It was a little off, but I think that's because I'd gotten some nuggets somewhere. I wouldn't get nuggets. Sure would I? No. Why was it off? Is that a different game? I don't know. Nuggets in hard mode. What am I talking about? I left it on. Huh, oh well. Again, I've been watching lots of other channels play the game, and it's kind of fun to see that there's a lot of new faces, new people either coming back to the game, like one of the people I was watching not played the game since 2018. He's happy to see that there's changes coming and there's been some updates, things like that. So, yay, 300K, we're getting up there. We just need 200,000 more. We've at least secured our place in the next claim, so. I almost don't see, like, it depends on how the claim is and how much more money we get out of this claim. I like kind of don't see in this hard mode series the opportunity to upgrade much until we get to Nighthawk. where we start making the big money. So I don't know if we'll see tier 5, but before we get to Nighthawk, just a sad reality. I mean, we'll see how much we get out of here. I'm sure in not Rivertown, in Pine Valley, there will be more gold. But it's also like, isn't it 2.4? Oh, that's to buy it though. 2.4 million to buy it. I think it's 1.2 million to rent it or lease it. Been a while since I've leased that one. I always buy it because it just works better. You save money by buying it. Lots of money. So that's something I could, think about rather than, I mean, that's actually a decent upgrade if you think about it. If you just decide you're going to buy the claim. So instead of, spending 500 or 600K with whatever money we get here and 500 or 600K from the other place to get 2 pieces of equipment, you get a lot more gold back to yourself if you're not paying, especially at Nighthawk with the 45. Is it, yeah, 45% take, the lease money is like, I hate it so much. It bugs me so much. It's so high, if you think about it, if you're getting like even $500K, or if you get 500 ounces, which isn't hard on a cleanup. Or okay, let's say we're doing single cleanup. Well, we can do double cleanup, so 500 actually is a good total. It's pretty average at that point. You'd end up. That's what I wanted to go in here to do. I just want to turn this off. I went to the map or something for some dumb reason. All right, but anyway, you would end up losing, like at least 200K. But if you buy the claim, I mean, okay, sure, you've got, why is he, oh, that's why, okay. But if you say, don't buy the equipment, and then buy the claim instead, then, even after, like, 2 cleanups, you're almost got your money back for waiting, So I think maybe that's what I'll do. But I think at this point, we're going to leave it here. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can sign up and become part of the OMG gang, where you can see pretty much all of my videos first before they come out to everyone else. Some of you aren't using that. Like and watch those videos. I put them out there for you guys. Plus, during leaderboard, I will generally put all of my other digging that I do there into the members only area. So that's also something to look forward to if you're part of the OMG gang. So with that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.